Well, continuing coverage tonight in the murder trial of former Columbus police officer Adam Coy. He shot and killed Andre Hill in December of 2020.
Well, today the defense rested, but as 10 TV's Lacey Crisp explains, we still could hear from another witness tomorrow.
After 9 witnesses, 6 from the prosecution and 3 for the defense, both sides have now rested. But the defense called a use of force expert this morning before resting.
You do not believe that Mr. Coy could have said, "Show me your hands"?
Well, no, I'm not saying he couldn't have. I'm not playing 20/20 hindsight on what he could have, should have, would have done.
On the witness stand, retired Columbus Police SWAT officer and use of force expert Jim Scanlon. He explained you cannot judge an officer's actions on what we know now, but what the officer knew at the time and what a reasonable officer would have done.
Did you come to a conclusion whether or not Mr. Coy's actions were in accordance with recognized police training and techniques?
I did. Yeah, in my opinion, the actions of Adam Coy were consistent with federal and state law enforcement standards.
On Tuesday, Coy took the stand in his own defense and explained he saw a glint of steel in Hill's right hand, which he thought was a silver revolver. It turned out to be a set of keys.
Is there any doubt in your mind that you saw something silver in Andre Hill's hand coming towards you?
No, sir, no doubt.
When you saw that, what did you believe was going to happen?
Thought I was going to die.
Coy was emotional as he explained to the jurors that it was the worst mistake of his life. But Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Anthony Pearson argues jurors should not make their decision based on if Coy is sorry.
Let's say an officer uses force and they feel bad because of the amount of force that they used. It does not necessarily excuse the force that was used, does it?
No, I mean, it's a normal reaction from my experience, what officers feel after the fact, especially if they realize they've made a mistake, certainly.
And we expect the state to call a rebuttal witness tomorrow morning. Expert Seth Stoughton, who also testified in former Franklin County Sheriff's Deputy Jason Mead's case, as well as former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. We could also have closing arguments tomorrow afternoon as well. In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.